George Clooney and wife Amal are forced to evacuate their home ahead of raging wildfires in France. Wildfires raging across southern France have now forced George and Amal Clooney to flee their home. The 65-year-old Oscar winner and the 48-year-old human rights lawyer live in Brignoles, located in the Provence-Alpes-Côte region of France, which is threatened by fires spreading across France, Greece, Italy, and Spain. Clooney revealed that he and his wife had evacuated their home along with their 9-year-old twins, Alexander and Ella, in a letter to the mayor of Brignoles, Didier Brémond. His representative confirmed to People on Wednesday. In the short but stirring letter, the actor reportedly vowed to support the French town, which is home to just under 18,000 people, regardless of the impact of the encroaching fires.
Wet boots ruining your mornings? This silent, fanless dryer gently dries boots, shoes, and gloves overnight while helping reduce damp odors, so your gear is ready when you are. Want to get the best verified deal and see full details? Visit grabdeal.us/4 right now.
The Daily Mail has reached out to George and Amal Clooney for comment, but has not yet received a response. Dear Didier, at this point we have no idea whether our beautiful home makes it through this terrible moment, Clooney began. George Clooney, 65, revealed Wednesday that he and his wife Amal Clooney, 48, have been forced to evacuate their home in France as wildfires threaten the southern part of the country, pictured together in April in NYC. In a letter to Brignoles Mayor Didier Brémond, Clooney shared that his family was evacuating but vowed to support the town as it recovered from the fires. His representative confirmed to People. The fires threatening Brignoles are seen from above in photos shared on Facebook by Brémond. The Clooneys moved to an estate near Brignoles, which is home to just under 18,000 people, in 2021. The town, which is located in the Provence-Alpes-Côte region, is pictured that year. As we evacuate Brignoles, we want to emphasize two things. First, we hope you and the people of our city are safe, and second, that Amal and I are committed to making sure that whatever happens to our village, we are part of this community and will be part of making it whole, he wrote. We love Brignoles and our friends who live there. On Wednesday, Brémond shared a Facebook post with aerial photos snapped above Brignoles that showed the fires threatening the town. The fire is less dynamic and is progressing slowly, especially thanks to the wind that has fallen, he wrote, via a translation. The mayor added that evacuation orders remained in place for affected neighborhoods. The Clooneys announced their evacuation on the same day that the EU's emergency response chief warned that wildfires could potentially engulf all of Europe within days. Greece, Italy, and Central Europe are now expected to face the highest wildfire risk in the coming weeks, raising fears of fresh disasters even as firefighters continue battling major blazes across southern Europe. Maria Zuber, head of the EU's Emergency Response Coordination Center, said the next few days would be very difficult and warned the wildfire threat was shifting eastward after devastating parts of France and the Iberian Peninsula. The next risk, it's already moving to Greece and also Central Europe, Zuber told reporters. Greece for the moment was spared, and now we see that it will go to Greece. Dear Didier, at this point we have no idea whether our beautiful home makes it through this terrible moment, Clooney began, pictured in London in October. As we evacuate Brignoles, we want to emphasize two things. First, we hope you and the people of our city are safe, and second, that Amal and I are committed to making sure that whatever happens to our village, we are part of this community and will be part of making it whole, Clooney continued. We love Brignoles and our friends who live there. On Wednesday, Brémond shared a Facebook post with aerial photos snapped above Brignoles that showed the fires threatening the town. The fire is less dynamic and is progressing slowly, especially thanks to the wind that has fallen, he wrote, via a translation. The town is seen in 2021. Italy will face risk at the beginning of August, and we will need to see what will happen with the Iberian Peninsula, because if it is, there as well, we will have all Europe on fire, she added. The forecast reflects weather conditions that help fires ignite and spread rapidly, such as high temperatures, dry air, wind, and a lack of rain. Europe suffered its worst wildfire season on record last year, with more than 2 million acres of land burned. Zuber said Europe's fire situation this year has so far been similar. We have the potential that this is another record, she said. The Associated Press reported on Wednesday that the wildfires in southern France have now swelled to 4 times the size of Paris. More than 2,200 firefighters are battling the French fires, with 20 aircraft providing support to tamp down the flames. Amid efforts to fight the international blazes, 3 firefighters were killed in Greece. According to the CBC, more than 330,000 people have been forced to evacuate across France and Spain as of Tuesday. The Clooneys announced their evacuation on the same day that the EU's emergency response chief warned that wildfires could potentially engulf all of Europe within days. Firefighters battle the blaze near Mirabel-et-Blaquens in southeastern France on Tuesday. More than 2,200 firefighters are battling the French fires, with 20 aircraft providing support to tamp down the flames. A plane dropping fire retardant is pictured on Wednesday near Gironde. George and Amal Clooney gained French citizenship for themselves and their children in 2025, pictured in August of that year in Venice. George and Amal Clooney began eyeing Brignoles as a possible spot to settle down back in 2021, and they purchased their estate for around $9 million later that year. The American screen star and the British-Lebanese lawyer went on to gain French citizenship for themselves and their children in 2025, even though Clooney had admitted that he was still bad at speaking French. The couple's home in Brignoles is just one of their multiple European estates. More than 20 years ago, Clooney purchased a mansion on Italy's Lake Como, and he and Amal also have a manor in Berkshire in the United Kingdom. The birth of their children in June 2017 was announced by Clooney on French TV, and he has frequently stated that he admires the country's privacy laws. He told French radio in December 2024, "I love the French culture, your language, even if I'm still bad at it after 400 days of courses. Here, they don't take photos of kids. There aren't any paparazzi hidden at the school gates. That's number 1 for us." The couple downgraded their 25-bedroom Italian house with a tennis court on Lake Como to a holiday home after purchasing the wine estate, Domaine du Canadel, near the village of Brignoles in the south of France. Back in 2021, the couple, who wed in 2014, purchased a home in the south of France, before splashing out £6.7 million on an even bigger property near Cannes last year. The birth of his children in June 2017 was announced by George on French TV, and he has frequently stated that he admires the country's privacy laws, Brignoles Village pictured. It comes with 425 acres, including an olive grove, vineyard, tennis court, and bull pitch. And it seems the peace and privacy that comes with all that space has made it their favorite place in the world. Clooney is friendly with the local mayor, Didier Brémond, and last year recorded a New Year message for the people of Brignoles which began, "Bonjour, Didier." It continued, "First of all, I would like to wish you all a very happy New Year. I hope each of you had a wonderful holiday season. We want to thank all of you because we love spending time in the Var and in Brignoles. And we are very grateful for your hospitality and for the friendship that Didier shows us." The couple's vast property empire also includes homes in Kentucky and New York City.